You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world. Listen to the sound of my voice. It's a great day here in Gwinnett County. Pretty chilly, though. It's about 40 degrees, going up to a high of about 61, so it's going to be beautiful. It was beautiful yesterday, too. It was beautiful. I didn't go outside, though. I hung inside all day yesterday and did some writing and some journaling and some meditation and watched some really good empowering videos and things like that. So I had a really good day. Had a really relaxing day, a really good day, a much needed relaxing day. Because I got a lot of stuff coming down the pike, man. I got a lot of great stuff. I'm not complaining, but I know it's going to keep me super duper busy. So I got a lot coming down the pike. Don't forget, guys, this weekend, this Saturday, Small Business Saturday. If you're not doing anything, I know it's the holiday, and I know some people just trying to kick back and relax, but if you're not doing anything, stop by and support the small businesses that are going to be participating in this pop-up Small Business Saturday. That's going to be located at the Cornerstone Co-working Space, 279 West Krogan Street. Good Morning Gwinnett is going to be hosting that event. That's our first annual pop-up Small Business Saturday, because I plan on doing it again next year. I realized being a small business owner myself and working from home for a very long time, almost 23 years, almost 21 years. I've been a business owner for almost 23 years, working full time from home, almost 21 years. But I realized that sometimes a lot of people just don't get the opportunity to get out. And so this is an opportunity, especially when it comes to something like a Small Business Saturday. So this is an initiative that is around the nation. Like, it's all over. Anywhere on Saturday, you're going to see a lot of people saying shop local, shop small. It's Small Business Saturday. Get out and support the small businesses in your local area. But those of us who don't have a brick and mortar store, this is an opportunity for us to get together and present what we do to the public and have face-to-face interaction. So please, if you are home just chilling out, come through, just support, take some pictures, talk to them. If you are a podcaster, I invite you to come out and interview some of these people. So if you're looking for some guests for your show, these are entrepreneurs who are out there doing it every day, even though they don't have a brick and mortar store. Stop through, come out, do a little interview with them, give them some shine. I'm going to be broadcasting live that day. So I can, help them get some shine. So make sure to stop by. It's this Saturday, Small Business Saturday, from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. There's going to be Red Dragon Photography is going to be there taking headshots for only $20 for like the first 50 people that show up. So if you need a headshot and you want it done by a professional, this is your opportunity to come out to Small Business Saturday, get your $20 headshot. So I'm excited about that. She did some pictures for me. They are beautiful, and they're going to be a part of my press kit for 2020. So I'm going to be releasing some things. I got a lot going on, but she did some really, really amazing pictures for me, and I was so happy with them. And one of them is going to be a part of a couple of them are going to be part of my press kit and my new website. I'm doing some new branding. I'm so excited. I'm smiling right now because I'm super duper excited. And I get excited a lot about a lot of different things, but when it comes to my business, and business, you have to make adjustments along the way. You have to. There's not an entrepreneur out there who will tell you they never had to make an adjustment. They never had to change some things around. I'm doing a total rebranding. Totally. And I'm excited about that. Like, it makes me excited because I think about the possibilities. I think about the focus and the vision and the mission and all that good stuff. And I'm so excited about that. But anyway, I ain't going to keep you guys. I know it's time for us to get to our horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Theisen. Today is November the 25th. I want to give a late birthday shout out to my Aunt Dorothy. Her birthday was November the 22nd. I'm so sorry I forgot to shout it out. But if you have anyone happy birthday, Aunt Dot. We call her Dot. Happy birthday, Aunt Dot. Love you to life. If you have someone who's celebrating a birthday or anniversary or an engagement, send me that information. I'll be happy to shout them out on the show. You can send that to me at audrey@goodmorninggwinnett.com, audrey@goodmorninggwinnett.com, and I'll be happy to shout them out. I love love. I'm a sucker for love, man. I am. I went to a wedding last week to Jessica and Leon. It was so funny. That was such an amazing story because he was her client. When I met them, that was her client. And I met them because I interviewed one of their other clients who was his cousin on my show. And they were just friends. And you know, they worked together. Now they're married. I'm trying to tell you, you just never know. A client could become a husband or a wife. You just never know. And that was so when she called it, because we've become a little bit closer over the years. And that was about 5 years ago I met them. And he is so nice and so laid back. And when she called to tell me she was getting married, I'm like, oh, that's great. And she's like, you'll never guess who I'm marrying. And I'm like, so the first thing in my mouth was, don't say Leon. And she's like, yeah. I was like, oh my God. It was such a great story. I'm such a sucker for love. I am. I'm always trying to fix people up. They told me to retire. I've been in retirement so many times. I come out every time somebody needs somebody, and then I fail because the matchup is terrible. I think it's a good matchup, but obviously they don't think it's a good matchup because it never works out. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get on with the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Michael Thyssen. Today is November the 25th. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that's with Aries. Aries, attend seminars that will bring you in contact with the right people. You may have been too agreeable to someone who just wanted to use you. Concentrate on work. Listen, Aries, don't agree with everybody and keep that third eye open for people that's trying to use you. People will. If you let them, they will use you up and throw you away. So don't let them do that to you, Aries. Taurus, don't lament to friends about any grievances regarding your mate, or it may be hard to rectify your relationship. You would be best to work late in order to avoid such disharmony. Take advantage of money-making ventures. Let me tell you something about when you tell your friends and family about your mate, and sometimes you just want to talk to somebody, especially when they do you super duper wrong. It's hard to go back and try to fix that. It is hard. And you tell people, you don't have to keep it all in. You can tell somebody, yeah, but sometimes, you can't tell certain things to family and friends, because especially when you're going to go back. Because now they looking at you like side eye, like, you just told me he just punched you. Why are you going back? And you shouldn't be in a relationship with someone that is abusing you. But what I'm saying is that when you don't want your family to look at that person in a certain way, because you're going to go back, and now they pissed off and they looking at him side eye all the time like you jerk, then you don't tell them. I know. And I know listen, when you want to get out or you suffering, then tell them. But don't put your family and friends in a situation where now they want to punch them and you sitting up there hugging on them. I've seen it happen. I see it happen all the time. Because that's what we do. We go and we talk about that person because you just got to get it off your chest. And you go and you talk about them. And 30 minutes later, y'all loved up. And the person you told to looked at me like, really? I'm telling you, I've done it. So I'm talking from experience. I ain't perfect now. I probably do it all the time. But I'm just saying, but it's not something that I can't bounce back from. You know what I'm saying? So if you know you don't want that person, Taurus, to be looked at in a certain way, whatever it is you need to say, don't say it. Keep it moving. Gemini, your man will be to spend as little as possible of your own cash in the process. Get busy putting your place in order. It's a favorable time for real estate, investments, and money-making opportunities to be successful. So Taurus had a money-making venture. Take advantage of that. And Gemini. So the money's out there for you guys today. Yes. We like money-making ventures. Yes, we do. Show enough do. Cancer, this would not be the day to start a new business venture or make drastic changes to your career. You are ahead of your time, and trying to stay in one spot could be asking too much. Use your quick wit to win points and friends. All right, so for you, Cancer, don't start any new ventures today, and don't make any drastic changes to your career. It could be detrimental to you, so heed that warning. All right, it's all about business today. Ooh, can't wait to get to Pisces and see what it's saying. Leo, partnerships will be successful. Concentrate on work or make changes to yourself. Your energetic nature and ability to initiate projects will add to your popularity. Partnerships will be successful today. Leo, sounds good. Virgo, friends and groups that you are affiliated with may want you to contribute more cash than you can really afford. Make amends if you can. Your own small business on the side could ease your financial stress. Virgo, start your own side hustle. It could help you, but it's a side hustle. Oh my goodness, it's all about the money. It's all about the business today. I get so excited about that. Anyway, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Michael Thyssen. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned.
Don't stop, turn off the lights. Nauseous when I wake up. Don't quit, I fell for you. Don't break it in two. Long time before I knew us two would follow through. Hold out, don't give it up. Good things can come to those who wait. 'Cause you make me feel like this is for real. And I want you till trees grow on the moon. If you're a falling star, I wanna follow you. I want you till it falls out the sun. It's standing up for you. It's standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up for you. Break down when we're apart. Too far, I'm in the dark. Now don't fold my foolish heart. And don't wait for magic sparks. Make it work, although we get stuck on the low. Breathe out, we can't forget. Hurts like a bayonet. 'Cause you make me feel we're in this for real. And I want you till trees grow on the moon. If you're a falling star, I wanna follow you. I want you till it falls out the sun. It's standing up for you. It's standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up for you. And all I need is reassurance. All for you. Long time. All for you. I want you till trees grow on the moon. If you're a falling star, I wanna follow you. I want you till it falls out the sun. Standing up for you. Standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up. Standing up for you. Standing up. Standing up for you.
Welcome back to Morning with the Show. You're listening to the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thiason. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Try not to get others to stand behind your good judgment. No, try to get others to stand behind your good judgment. Make amends if you can. You will be full of energy, and you need to find something constructive to do. Get that energy out. You got a lot of it. Go running. Do something nice. Scorpio, verbal abuse may lead to walkouts. Don't make any rash statements you may regret later. You may find it difficult to communicate. Be prepared to make changes to your personal documents. Whatever that is, you're going to make some changes. Make sure that you know what you're doing. Make sure if you need a legal person to look at it, to get that person to look at it today, Scorpio. Sagittarius, be ready to explain your actions. You can make drastic changes in your professional direction today. You'll be able to make final financial gains. Okay, Sag, so you got some financial gains coming your way today. I mean, it's a money day for a lot of folks. Yes, good kudos to you all. Capricorn, opportunities will come through long-term investments. More money, more money, more money. You'll be emotional when dealing with coworkers or employers. Your attitude could be up and down like a yo-yo. Listen, focus on that good investment. And then try to curb that yo-yo. You know what I'm saying? All right, Aquarius, you can expect changes in your living arrangements. Changes in your domestic situation will prove to be favorable in the long run. Keep calm. Someone around you is bouncing off the walls. I don't know who that person is, but they may need to take a little something to calm them down. And my fellow fish Pisces, you may lay down ground rules so that you can complete a job. You may want to take a look at courses offered at a local institute. your mind may not be on the job. My mind is on the job. I don't know about you guys, but my mind is on the job. Now, here's a funny thing. This is the funny thing. So it said you may want to take a look at courses offered to you at a local institute, right? No lie. I was up there this morning thinking, I said, okay, this weekend, this is what I said, because I know it's a family weekend, family and friends, it's a holiday weekend, so not a whole lot of work getting done. However, this is what I said before I started this show. I'm going to take, because I bought some courses from Udemy, right? I think I bought about 5 that I have only taken one of, right? And I was like, this weekend, and it's a course that I need to take to move forward in 2020. And I said, this weekend, I'm going to take that course. I just said that. Now, it's not at a local institute, but it's definitely an online course that I'll be taking. It's so crazy. Yes, Michael, you spot on, bro. You are spot on. All right, so listen, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. I'll be back again tomorrow to bring you horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen right here on the Good Morning Net Show. So let's move on to some news. All right, so, every now and then I get these stories, right, that I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. And it's just funny because, okay, so there's a headline in Gwinnett Daily Post said, yes, you can bring your Thanksgiving turkey on the plane. Just check the gravy. I can't make it up, y'all. I cannot. Yes, it's Thanksgiving. Somebody want to put their turkey or their ham on the plane. Why? Seriously? Please tell me why. Wherever you going, I'm sure they got a grocery store where you can get a turkey or a ham or a duck or some lamb. Why? I don't get it. Is your turkey the famous turkey for the family? Yeah. The answer is yes, but you got to check the freaking gravy. So if the gravy is more than a certain amount of inches, you got to throw it in the garbage. Taking a turkey on the plane to Thanksgiving dinner, don't worry. You can contribute as much as you can to carry. Oh, my God. Yeah. You can bring the turkey casseroles to the mashed potatoes. I mean, they got a whole guide to tell you what you can bring on the plane. Apparently, bringing the turkey is okay. I'm bringing baked goods. Do I have to drive? Nope. If you're baking the pie or cookies or getting the dinner rolls, what's your job? All of that is accepted on the plane. All of the delicious sugary goodness allowed in your carry-on the plane. I'm telling you, I'm sitting here cracking. I've never heard of such a thing. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Listen, they said make sure you put it in an airtight container so it'll make it to the dessert table. I cannot. So you got the famous bean casserole, right? The stuffing, the vegetables. You got the side dishes. Yep, you can bring that on the plane. Listen, I can't make this stuff up. Like, who would want to take some green beans on the plane? Like, is it? Because I'm sure you're taking it for the family. Like, it's not like a little tin of green beans that you're going to eat yourself. It's probably like a big old, first of all, hey, I'm just saying, I can't. You want to take the mashed potatoes? Yep. Bring it on the plane. Yep. What can't go on my carry-on? Yeah, okay. Here's some of the things you can't put in carry-on. Your gravy. That can't go in the carry-on. It's a liquid. Yep. If it's liquid, it can't go. The rum in the bottle can't go on the plane. Nah. Nope. I can't make stuff up, y'all. I'm serious. Like, did you see that story? Shout out to Gwinnett Daily Post for getting that story. That's a funny story. Like, I read some stuff sometimes. I'm like, really? But that one took the case for me. I ain't, like, there's no store. Like, for real. Like, because you make the famous macaroni and cheese. That's like me. Now, in my house, I make the famous macaroni and cheese. Like, I'm not a big cooker. Like, I could cook. I could burn now. I could cook. I like to cook. Like, that ain't my thing. I don't like all the preparation that goes into it. I don't like preparation that goes into nothing except for business. I love that. But if I got to go in there and prepare anything else, yeah. Like, I'm sweating about this event. Like, too many details for that kind of stuff. Business, I will write out every single detail and notes. I have so much paper. Like, we're supposed to be a paperless society. Not for me. People know I love journals. So they buy me journals. I have journals and notebooks because I write out everything. I know. I can put it on my phone. I put it on my phone and I write it out. I like paper and pen. Woo, can't make that stuff up, y'all. Yeah. So listen. Bill Holcomb, a U.S. Marine Corps veteran, was so moved after receiving a quilt draped on his shoulders that stood up, and that he stood up to thank all of the volunteers who, over a few months, produced more than 30 quilts for local veterans. Isn't that beautiful? This is the people helping people. This is the goodness in people. You know what I mean? I know it's that time of season where we get really melancholy and we want to love everybody. Not everybody. I know most of us do. We want to speak and wave and shake hands and all that stuff because it's that time of the year. We need to be this way all the time. Because if we were like this all the time, where we cared about people, and I know some people piss you off. I know. But for the most part, if we could do more caring and loving and appreciating, I'm telling you, this world would be a better place. We would edge out all the evil. But we got to get together as one, on one accord. Anyway, Holcomb sat in his seat as he watched generations of veterans receive quilts and a gentle embrace from volunteers from Gwinnett Quilts of Valor Quilters. Holcomb made a point to make his way through the crowd annexed at St. Lawrence Catholic Church in Lawrenceville on Thursday morning to shake the hands and greet the quilt recipients. Holcomb, who was active from 1998 to 2006, was deployed during the second wave of Operation Iraq Freedom. He said many of the men and women receiving quilts on Thursday paved the way for his shoulder. For him as a soldier. That's my heritage, Holcomb said. These are the people I've learned from, no matter if they're a different branch of service or not. These people taught me how to stay alive and the things to do and the things not to do. Yes, congratulations and kudos to the Gwinnett Quilters, which is a local chapter of Gwinnett's of Valor, a nonprofit founded by the mother of a soldier in 2003. The Gwinnett chapter includes 25 to 30 local volunteers with varying methods of skills in stitching. They spend months producing these quilts, so let's give them a round of applause for just showing some appreciation to the ones who go out there to these foreign places and they fight for our freedom for long periods at a time. Some have eaten, some have not returned, and I think that's an honorable thing that they did just to show some love. So kudos to you guys for that. It's you know, it's that thing, you know what I'm saying? You got to show some love. You got to show some appreciation. You have to, because otherwise we're going to be a hot mess, and we don't want a hot mess. You know what I mean? We don't want to be a hot mess in life. Speaking of honor, so U.S. Representative Rob Woodall, he's a Republican from Georgia, and Hank Johnson, a Democrat from Georgia, they may not be from the same political party, but they have at least two things in common. That's a good thing. And one is that they both represent parts of Gwinnett County in Congress. The other is that they are both interested in seeing legislation passed to make Gold Star fathers recognized nationally. They are so interested in seeing that happen. In fact, they introduced legislation to make Gold Star Family Father's Day an annual national recognition. Wow. See? We can agree on some things. Yes. Gold Star Fathers is a parent of a person who has been killed in military service, right? They said, I believe it's important to send the same recognition to Gold Star Fathers as currently exists for Gold Star mothers and families. I agree. I agree on that, so I will vote for that, whatever I have to do. Johnson said in a statement on Gold Star Fathers, we will honor fathers who have lost children in the service to the United States of America and recognize their unimaginable loss. The debt we owe our veterans and their families is immeasurable. The sacrifices of those we lost and those of their families on home front are the foundation of the freedom that we hold dear. So kudos to Hank Johnson, kudos to Rob Woodall for, wanting to get together on at least these two things. I agree. Let's make it. Let's pass it. Stop playing around. Like, they went and they lost their life. Here's the thing too. We always talk about fathers not being recognized. Yeah, we got to start recognizing them. If a mother lost a child, so did the father. Especially one that cared. You know what I'm saying? Especially one that cared. I'm just saying. All right, I'm going to a song. I'll be right back after this next song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County.
Maybe I'm a bird following the seasons. This is what I've learned. I'm different for a reason. Kept the engine on, never stay too long. I'm alright, I don't mind being restless. Something in your eye made a stranger. Let it be unique. Run away with me. Love me like a. Love me like a. Love me like a. Love me like a stranger. Maybe you're a bird singing for believers, a song meant to be heard, but never meant for preaching. I don't know where you're gonna head off to, but I know that you'll go where your heart's at. You might cross the sea. What will be, wanna make this adventure with you. Love me like a stranger, like a melody flowing wild and free. Love me like a stranger. Let it be unique. Run away with me. Love me like a. Love me like a. Love me like a. Love me like a stranger.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown of what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So listen, early voting, you got 2 days. Early voting for Snellville ends on the 27th of November, which is Wednesday. Is that right? What's the day? Day 25th? Yeah, Wednesday. So Snellville residents can participate in early voting from December the 3rd for December the 3rd City Council seat runoff election until 4:30 p.m. Wednesday, November 27th. Early voting is taking place each weekday before Thanksgiving from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. at City Hall, located at 23 Oak Road. None of the 4 candidates originally running for post 2 council seat were able to gain more than 50% of the vote needed to win. That's why they're having a runoff. So if you want to go out there and vote in the runoff, you need to be there no later than November 27th by 4:30 p.m. at City Hall in Snellville, located at 2342 Oak Road. So make sure you know that on December 5th, incumbent council member and Mayor Pro Tem Dave Emanuel defeated challenger Cortez in 989 to 211. So Mayor Barbara Bender did not have a challenger in her race, resulting 1,093 votes. Listen, this is your opportunity. I know it's close to Thanksgiving. I know you're gonna be out there shopping, but if you want to put the right council person in seat, you got to go out there and vote in this runoff. I know people normally don't like the voting runoff, and people politicians hate runoffs because they know that that's like, and then it's the runoff before election. Yeah. So that's the other thing. Like now you got people trying to shop, and it's a runoff right before Thanksgiving. That's another thing. That's Wednesday. You know, people trying to get their last minute stuff for the holiday. They're trying to get it in. So hopefully they show up though. Brazelton Mayor and City Council had a public hearing at 7 p.m. on December 9th at the Brazelton Police and Municipal Court Building, located at 5040 State Route 53, on a remain order from the Superior Court Judge of Jackson County to review the revised master plan to develop 229.29 acres on Georgia 211. The proposed project would include detached single-family homes and commercial retail development. The revised plan has eliminated townhomes and includes only single-family homes, detached homes. The new plan also includes a buffer between homes and the planned commercial retail portion of the development. Amenities for the development will include a community clubhouse, pool, additional recreation facilities. So that's going to be December 9th at 7 p.m. That's a public hearing. If you want to go out there, you can. If you have questions about this, you can contact Kevin Keller at kdkeller@brazelton.net, kdkeller@brazelton.net, or give him a call at 706-654-5797. Again, that number is 706-654-5797. Again, if you want to go out to the public hearing, that's going to be December 9th at 7 p.m. and that's going to be located at the Brazelton Police Municipal Court Building, 5040 State Route 53. Put it on your calendar. I know it's holiday time, and I know everybody trying to get the potatoes. So listen, my mother's funny. My mother loves holidays, right? And so my aunt came over yesterday with all these collard greens that I'm supposed to cut up, right? And I'm like, well, why she bring the collard greens today? Like, isn't it a little too early for the collard? And my mother knows. She always play, I don't know why. Or I just told her, well, she's going to the farmer's market today. The collard greens is not due to Thursday. And it's Sunday. Like, I ain't cutting no collard greens today. I wasn't in the mood to cut collard greens yesterday. Nah, I was not. I didn't feel like cutting no collard greens. I know. I mean, everybody gets excited. I get it because I just like being around family and friends. But all the preparation that goes into Thanksgiving, cooking and all that, no, not my thing. Nope, not my thing. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not really, that's not my thing. Yep. So, so the coach, after a decade at Central Gwinnett High School football coach Ty Warford announced his resignation on Friday. Warford said the timing is for a career change. Yeah, he's been there. It's been 10 years from where the program was 10 years ago today. We reached some things and accomplished some things, and a lot of people said we couldn't do as a program and as a school. Wolford said, I feel like they're in a better place than they were before. I'm extremely proud and still excited about every kid that was affected while I was here. Let me tell you something. And he says this, right? He says, coaches coach for various reasons. My motivation from day one was to have an impact on those lives. It wasn't about winning and losing. Every year I talk about 20 years. I talk about 20 years down the road in college and being a successful young man. That was always my motivation when I was going into coaching a long time ago. Each year I get calls from different places and different things come up this time of the year for a lot of coaches with different opportunities. It wasn't anything I was planning to do for a while. It just seems right for right now. My brother's a coach. My nephew's a coach. My brother's a high school football coach, and he was honored last month in New Jersey. He was inducted into the Westside Hall of Fame. So Westside is the school where he coaches now. That's the school I graduated from. He didn't graduate from that school. He went to a different school, but he played football for our school because they didn't have football at his school. He went to a technical high school. And but that was his first coaching job. That was his first teaching job out of college. So once he graduated college, our coach, his name was Coach Whips, may he rest in peace, he was my brother's football coach. And when my brother graduated college, that was his first job out of college, working at Westside, and his first coaching job as a professional coach. And my brother has coached at Barringer, he's coached at Roselle, he's coached at East Orange. These are all high schools in Jersey, and he's right back where he started at Westside. But what I've learned from my brother is that he touched young boys' lives just like Coach Todd does. A lot of those kids don't have a father in their life. They don't have a strong male role figure in their life. And these coaches, role model in their life. And these coaches sometimes are the father, the counselor, the grandfather. They're the only positive male people they see in their lives. So I understand. And it's so funny because my brother is, he's saying the same thing. Like right now, I just want to focus on my nephew. My nephew's about to go into high school and play football. He wants to be able to go to all the games. He wants to not miss a game. He said once my nephew graduates, then he'll start coaching again. Now, I don't believe that because coaching is in his, just like business is in my blood, coaching is in my brother's blood. So he was saying he wanted to take some time off to be able to follow my nephew around. I believe that when I see it. But I said all that to say, sometimes these coaches, people say what they want to say. When you get a coach in there that really cares about those kids, you can see some tremendous young men come out of there. My brother have helped so many kids go to college on scholarship, full rides. No, they didn't have to pay for anything. They got full rides. Because he gets in there, he do the work. He teach them how to be young men. He teach them how to be team players. He teach them how to be collaborators. He teach them a whole lot of different things. And some of those things, they don't get anywhere else, So kudos to you, and may whatever you decide to do, Coach Todd, after this, we wish you well. Thank you for your service to the school and to the young men you have helped and coached along, not only in football, but in life, because that's important. It's important. It's important that a lot of these people get a chance to see, these kids get a chance to see positive role models. It's really important, and sometimes they just don't. They just don't. All right, listen, I'm going to another song. I'll be right back after this next song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned. favorite songs I play on this show. I love that song. I don't know why I love it. I don't know if it's the beat or it's the words, but I can play that song every show. And they probably be like, why is she playing that so much? I love that song. When I grow old, I want to be just like you. And I think about the women. Like, I feel like I think I said this when I first heard the song. I feel like I need to create a video of the women that I admire, and I need to put that song to that video. And I think I'm going to do that, because there's just some women that I absolutely admire that's a lot older than me. And they're still doing some amazing, amazing things. And I just love that song. I do. Anyway, there's a Native American festival today from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's $5. It's exploring Cherokee and Creek culture through crafts, gardening, games, and more. That's going to be held at the Gwinnett Environmental and Heritage Center, located at 2020 Clean Water Drive in Beaufort. So if you want to go out to that event, you can. It's $5. It's going to be from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you got questions about this event, you can call 770-904-3500. Again, that number is 770-904-3500. And it's going to be at the Gwinnett Environmental and Heritage Center, located at 2020 Clean Water Drive in Beaufort. And it's exploring Cherokee and Creek culture through crafts, gardening, and games, and more. So check that out if you want to. Sounds interesting. Native Americans, it's Thanksgiving time. Columbus did not discover Americans. Native Americans were already here. I know some folks would beg to differ, but I'm just saying. I'm just telling you like a T.I. is. Yes, I am. They did not. They were here already. They were here before we all were. I know. Some folks will argue with me and say that's not true. It is true. It's true. I'm just saying. All right, so you want to do some Toastmaster meeting? You want to do, improve your speaking skills? I need to go. I really do. I keep saying I'm going to go, but my schedule's just crazy. I'm trying to get all this stuff in because I speak fast. I was in a meeting. And I try to slow down, but I feel like when I slow down, I'm just not myself. I feel like the person in Snicker commercial. You're just not yourself when you're hungry. I'm just not myself when I'm slowing down. But I was in a meeting talking to someone, and they was like, "Nah, your podcast is great. I just got one critique for you." And I was like, "What is it? You talk too fast." I've been told that forever. Even when I'm speaking on stage, that's one of my things. Like, if I sit down, I speak a little bit slower. But if I'm standing up, guarantee, and I try to use slides, because with a slide, I can slow down. However, I still talk fast. So I need to go to Toastmasters. I announce this every week on here about Toastmaster meetings, and I never get a chance to make it, but I need to go. I think I'm going to start going, though. Anyway, there's a Toastmasters meeting today from 12 to 1 p.m. It's a free event. If you want to go, it's going to be located at 4973 West Price Road, and that's in Swanee at the North Gwinnett Church. And this is for anyone who wants to speak with confidence, improve communication with family and friends, give and get constructive feedback, and thrive in a supportive learning environment. Yep. Go out and visit. It's free. I think I've said it a million times before. I met an employer at one of these. So if you're looking for a job, you just never know who you're going to meet. It's a good networking opportunity too, as well. You just never know. You never know who you're going to meet at one of these events. All right. So the Magical Nights of Lights is opened through December 22nd. Lake Lanier Islands Resort, 700 Lake Lanier Island Parkway. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Like, we went there one year. It is beautiful. So it's open. So if you want to go out and take your kids out to the Nights of Lights, it's beautiful. Yep, licensed to chill Snow Island. Over 26 years of Magical Nights of Lights has grown into a place where tradition and excitement merge, with hundreds of impressive displays throughout a meandering 7-mile drive. It's 7 miles of lights. It is beautiful. So if you want to go, you take the kids out. It's a family event. You can go. It's open. There is a fee, though. I think when we went, it was $30 a car. So make sure you know that. Check the website before you go, because it's not free. Yeah, you're going to tour some light displays, riding the carnival rides, making s'mores, and a bonfire, visiting Santa. Make this event a great place to ramp up holiday spirit. I can't wait till my grandbaby is bigger so I can take her to that. She's little now. She won't even know what's happening so much. I don't know, though. She's such a smart little cookie. Yeah, but check the website, Magical Nights of Light. Check the website and make sure you check out how much it costs, because there is a fee. It's not free. I want to say when we went, it was $30 a car. And there may be some Groupon deals too. So if $30 sounds like a lot, it's $30 per car, not per person. If $30 seems like a lot, check Groupon, because you may have some. Okay, all right, here it is. I got the fees for you. All right, so car passenger, 1 to 10 people in a car, is $45 at the gate and $42 on the online. From December the 20th to December the 30th, it's $55 at the gate and $52 online. That's in a car with up to 10 passengers. If you take a shuttle, which is up to 20 passengers, it's $100 at the gate. It's $90 online, and from 12:20 to 12:30, it's $110 at the gate and $100 online. If you bring a bus with 21 or more passengers, which I would say do, just get a bus load of people. They pay a little money, y'all go. It's $240 at the gate, because you can't get, well, I think you can get out for some of the events, but $240 at the gate, $200 online. So you say $35 for the bus. $205 online. Between the dates of 12:20 and 12:30 is $270 at the gate and $235 online. Admission to Snow Island without access to attractions is complimentary. Daily tickets to Snow Islands do not include resort parking fees or access to Magical Nights of Lights. If entering the resort after 5 p.m. and Magical Lights of Nights ticket is required. Yes. So there's some fees. And that sounds fun though. Get a bunch of people in the car. Listen, I need $5 for gas. 10 people in the car, that's $50. And you got $5 left over for driving. I don't know what kind of car got 10 people in it though. 10 people. Let me see. If you got a big SUV, there's 3 in the back, 3 right there, that's 6. You can get 8. So getting 10 is gonna be a tight squeeze. I don't know what kind of car that is. But anyway, you want to do that. That started already. All right. It's this house, right? I love beautiful houses. It's one of my things. This is house on the market. And they talk to today. And I had to pull it up because I just love beautiful houses, right? So on the market, the Cula home with the waterfall, a putting green and a gazebo. You can get this house for just $1.1 million. Sounds like a lot. It's a big house. So listen what the house got in. Because I like beautiful houses. Like, I just love houses. So the house listed for $1.75 million. $1,075,000. It has 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms. It's 8,664 square feet. That is a lot of house. 4-sided brick home comes with 4-car garage. The backwater features a saltwater pool, a waterfall, and a gazebo, perfect for entertaining. 4 doors lead to a grand foyer, 2-story foyer. The spacious master bed is on the main. That sounds beautiful, right? I just had to share that with y'all. I know. You never know. It's got a gazebo. Yes, it has a gazebo. It sits in the woods. Like, I would be scared to go out to the gazebo. It looked like a whole lot of bushes and trees out there. Like, the waterfall is nice though. Can you imagine going out and making your own waterfall? That is gorgeous. Yeah, I'm looking at the pictures online because when I saw it come, I was like, okay, I just need to tell people. You can dream for a minute, visualize. They got a swing. Okay, let me just tell y'all this, and then I'm going to go to my last song before I close out and come back with my inspiration. When I was a little girl in Albany, Georgia, my grandmother and them lived in the house, and there was a swing on both ends of the porch. That's why I'm so country. I'm country. My spirit is country, and I'm all right with that. Because I love my grandmother, my great-grandmother, and my grandmother, who I spent a lot of time with before they passed on. But there was a swing on each side of the porch. So let me just paint a picture for you. When you walk up the steps, there were like these long steps. This is an old-fashioned house with a tin roof. This is old. We're talking about the 1970s when I was a little girl. You walk up these long steps, and when you walk steps, on the left side is where my great-grandmother lived. We call her Mattie Bell, right? Now, I call her, it's so funny, because we didn't call her, we call her Mattie Bell. That was my great-grandmother, but she lived on the left side. My grandmother lived on the right side, but on each side of the porch, which was kind of a long porch, there was a swing, and my brother and I used to swing in that swing all the time, and I remember they would tell us, don't swing so high in that swing. And one time, we were on my great-grandmother's side, and we were swinging on the swing like crazy, right? Swinging, and the chain popped on the swing, and we went right off the back of the porch, my brother and I. Yeah, that was fun. Anyway, this house has a swing, guys. That's all I'm saying. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful house. All right, I'm going to my last song, and I'll be back to give you to give you my inspiration of the day so we can take it down. Stay tuned.
Coming in, flex. I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again, State your name, been dope on flame. I just switched the lanes. Damn, he did it again. I just flipped the pain. Stripping and dipping in bass, slab on everything. Swimming, you sinking away, cause I got big racks coming. I put my low racks on it. I ain't skip past losses, I had to get back off it. See the Fit Lab on it until they whip my coffin. Money clip, I tossed it, I heard it's big bags on big bags on big bags coming, coming in, flex, I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again. Pump up the action. Bitch, I'm active. If he never heard of Ben Dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping. Keep it on my body, bitch, I'm broke if you asking. Don't gotta sell him, most Cialis flawless. Broken whips as long as it is foreign. Heard you want it cause the yam's enormous. What's an ass since she isn't gorgeous? Live my life, last name of Morgan Freeman. Trying to touch a forest, do not know when knocking on the door is. Came in, I came in, did it like the Porsches. Coming in, flex, I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in, flex, I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2233, I'm on 10.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for today. But before I go, first of all, I want to invite you to dream about that $1 million house. I know some people are like, oh my God. Listen, I like it. I think it's a beautiful house. I like it for, not for the house, I like it for the features like the swing and the waterfall. Now the swing, I'm looking at the picture. The swing is facing the waterfall. And then there's a bench by the waterfall. And then there's a gazebo up the hill somewhere. And then there's a swimming pool. It's beautiful. Anyway, that's in Decula. If you're looking for that house, it's in Decula. So my word of inspiration for the day, because, I like to leave you guys with something to think about for the rest of your day. It's only Monday, but for some of you, it is a short week because Wednesday is your last day. Some of you, Tuesday is your last day. So this is a short week for some of you. So, but before I go, I want to give you some inspiration for the day. So here's my inspiration for the day. Start by doing what's necessary. Then do what's possible. And suddenly you're doing the impossible. Let me just say that again. I mean, that sent chills through my spine. Start by doing what's necessary. Then do what's possible. And suddenly you are doing the impossible. Man, I could go on and on about that statement, but I won't. Because here's the thing. A lot of times we start doing things and it seems so hard, so difficult. What I would say to you, do the things that are necessary first, right? And then you do the things that are possible. And I know a lot of times I make a lot of comparisons to business because that's where I live most of the time, in business. And I do the things that are necessary first. Like my necessary thing this weekend is to take that course, right? Once I take that course, I have to put together my course. Once I put together my course, I have to do a website. And before you know it, it's all, the impossible is being accomplished. The thing that you thought was hard and just could not be done, I have done it. Let me tell you something. I had an idea for a doll, a DOLL, in my head. It was in my head. That was like, okay, how the heck you gonna make a doll? You can't draw. You don't know how to sculpt. You don't have any money. And I thought, none of that stuff came up. My thing, okay, what can I do that's necessary? Well, let's find out what a doll making company do. What we do. We find a company that made dolls. That was the first thing we did. The second thing we did was, once he told us that, we had to find some money to get the doll made. Guess what we did? We asked him, hey, listen, this is what we're trying to do. We got some money to get the doll made. That was the next thing we did. The thing after that was like, well, how to sell a doll, right? Figured out how to sell a doll. Next thing was like, well, how we going to get the doll made in bulk? Well, we need some more money. Let's go find some folks. We did all that until the impossible that was inside of my head was a doll sitting in my living room. My daughter was like 9 years old at the time when that dog came off the lines. It was crazy. And it was like she had no makeup on. She was ugly because she had no makeup on. I was like, oh my God, she's beautiful. It's like having a baby. But that was just the thing. And I did the necessary steps first. And I was able to accomplish the impossible. I was invented a doll. I don't know how to sculpt. I can't even draw a straight line for real. When I tell y'all I cannot. Like I tried, I need a ruler. I can't do any of those things. But that became the impossible. It became possible. Because I took the necessary steps first, then I did what was possible, and that became an impossible. So my company, Big Beautiful Dolls, was born. I invented the first plus-size fashion dolls, and it may not be a doll company for you. It may be a book. It may be a business. It may be school. You may want to be an attorney. You want to do a dentist. Do the necessary things first, and then do the possible things. And before you know it, the impossible is not possible. So thank you again for listening, guys. You've been in the world, but you spent the last hour with me. I appreciate you so much. I'll be back again tomorrow. But listen, don't forget, go on over and register to come out to the Small Business Pop-Up Saturday, November the 30th at 10 a.m. Come out and support our small business owners out there. They're there. They need your support, to help them continuously to grow their business. Work from home, most of those guys, so they don't have the opportunity to participate in Small Business Saturday with foot traffic. But because of Good Morning Gwinnett and the fact that we broadcast live on Cornerstone, we are opening up the Cornerstone to those small business owners to come out and share what they do with you. So they need your support. So please come out. 10 a.m. It's free. Bring the whole family. Come out and support the small businesses on Small Business Saturday. Go online. There's a flyer on my Good Morning Gwinnett page. Somewhere on there you'll see a flyer with some of the businesses that are going to be there. Start reaching out to them now. Let them know that you're going to be there and support them. I appreciate you so much. For more information to register and let us know you're coming, go to goodmorningnet.com, and right there smack in the center of the page you'll see pop-up Small Business Saturday. Just click on that banner. It'll take you to the registration page. The registration is free. I hope I see you guys there. I'm talking about this until I get off the air on Thursday, and I will be here on Thursday for a short period of time. I know it's Thanksgiving, but I'm still coming back just to say happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Again, I love you guys for listening. You could have been anywhere. You spent it with me, and I appreciate you so much. If you missed any episode of this show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and listen to past episodes. Got some wonderful things coming in the new year. I'm excited about those things, and I'll share more towards the end of the year. But thank you again. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Until next time, y'all, make it a great day. Bye now.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you missed an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.